gonna have more of this soy skin bacon. It sounds weird, but whoa! I've been on the quest to make a good plant-based bacon for a little while now. I made mushroom bacon, eggplant bacon. I made bacon out of rice paper. That one was pretty good. Done a few of these veggie bacon videos, and one comment keeps coming up, and that is a tofu skin bacon. Now I've seen people comment tofu skin bacon, soy skin bacon. Sounds a little weird, but I did a bunch of research and I found out what it is. So today we're gonna be making bacon out of soybeans. So to make a plant-based bacon from soybean, one of the first things that we have to do is make soy milk. And to make soy milk, you're gonna take a dried organic soybean and soak it in water overnight. Now, these things have expanded in size. They're twice their size. They're ready to roll. So this is 16 ounces of soybeans. We're gonna use probably half of this to make the bacon. The other half I'm just gonna save as milk. So we're gonna drain these guys off here. And if there's any like skins or anything left over, we're gonna pull the skins out, and any like dark soybean that just doesn't look that good, only the best looking soybeans. So just to make my life a little bit easier, I'm gonna split these into 2 batches. Okay, so we're gonna take our drained soybeans and add them to a blender. Now, if you have like a really high-speed blender, Blendtec, probably gonna work a little bit better than just your average home blender, but we're gonna do the best that we could do. I'm gonna add 3 cups of filtered water. Now this is just filtered water from my refrigerator. And we're gonna blend on high until this is completely blended. Completely blended, very smooth texture, very smooth consistency. Let's check it. That actually looks pretty good. Oh, that's perfect. Right off the bat, that is looking good. I'm happy about that. So just for now, I have another bowl. I'm gonna drop this in. Now, while I'm blending this second batch, I'm gonna get a saucepan heated up on a high heat with about 3 cups of water. I'm gonna add the first batch to the boiling water. I'm gonna turn the heat down to about a high medium because we still wanna get this to a boil. We're gonna be stirring constantly, and we're gonna let this boil for about 8 to 10 minutes. I'm gonna take a clean bowl with a mesh strainer, and we're gonna line it with a few layers of cheesecloth. The way this is like bubbling up, I feel like I'm like stirring like a witch's brew. Stir the pot until it bubbles. Drink soy milk to get rid of your troubles. That's gonna get a bunch of comments, drinking soy milk. How many soy boy comments am I gonna get on this one? Okay, so this has been boiling for about 8 minutes. We're gonna go ahead and take it off the heat, and then we're gonna pour it through our lined mesh strainer. So at this point, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna let this sit, strain itself, and we're gonna get the next batch going. Okay, so we're gonna let this stand and cool down for about the next 20 minutes or so. Okay, so this is now cool enough to touch. I'm gonna gather the sides of these cheesecloth all the way around here. We might need some more cheesecloth because we're gonna wanna give this a nice squeeze. And we're gonna try to squeeze out as much of the remaining soy milk as we can. And one more step just to make this a little bit easier to squeeze, I'm gonna throw on some gloves because it is still a little warm. And all I'm doing is pretty much constantly twisting and squeezing, and the more I'm twisting, the more it's applying more pressure. Okay, I think at that point, whew. So at this point we have our soy milk. I'm gonna store about half of it away. I'm gonna throw that in the fridge, cool it down. So we're gonna use the rest of it here to make our Yuba, our tofu skin. I'm gonna use a non-stick skillet. I have a pasta drying rack. You don't necessarily need this. You could use chopsticks over a large bowl. You could use whatever you want, but we're gonna have to drain our tofu skin. So we're gonna turn this on a low heat, pretty low heat, and pour in just about 1 inch or 2 of the soy milk into this pan here. Now, tofu skin or soy skin, Yuba. It's used for a lot of different things. Tell me down below, is it Yuba or Uba? Now you could skip that whole original step that I have and just buy soy milk, but you just have to make sure that the soy milk that you buy is really not that processed. You just want it to be, ingredients be soybeans and water. Starting to get a skin on the top. It's pretty neat. If you're just making the bacon, you can actually skip this step and just buy the Uba. It comes in sheets. So all I'm gonna do is take my spatula and carefully go around. I think so, yeah. I mean, that's a skin. I mean, it really does look like skin. How creepy is that? And then all we have to do is just keep repeating the process. It should cook another skin on the top, which it is. That's a good one. This is a good one. It's like a little flag. This has to be the coolest thing I've ever seen. Okay, at this point, I feel like I have enough tofu skin. I'm gonna clean out my saucepan here, and we're gonna come back and see if we can turn this into bacon. I'll leave all of the ingredients and the instructions in the description below on how to make this. Let's just see how this comes out. We just need some soy sauce, touch of liquid smoke, touch of some light oil. I'm gonna do a sunflower oil, dash of paprika, nutritional yeast, some garlic powder, and maple syrup. I'm gonna give this a quick whisk and just see where we're at. Let's give it a taste, and like Chef John says, if no one's around, use your finger, but if people are watching, use a spoon. I think it tastes like bacon. Bacon enough. Take all these guys off because I think they're ready to go. Now what I've done is I've kind of folded these over to form bacon, kind of give it a little bit, make them a little thicker, give them some texture to them as well. So I have my skillet with a touch of oil in there. We're gonna put it on a medium heat. Okay, so we're gonna start with this first piece here. Let's see. Just gonna kind of drop it down in my bacon flavoring. My oil is nice and hot. Now I imagine this isn't gonna take that long. Let's drop it in the skillet and see what happens. Will we have tofu skin bacon? Oh yeah, real quick, really quick. I mean, that was fast. Let's see. Let's just make this whole batch and see what happens. That was quicker than what I thought. Wow. Oh yeah, I mean, that looks good. That's so wild how fast that went. Oh, I will say, this looks good. It looks like it has the crunch. It looks like it has like the fat, even like some of like the ribboning. It kind of looks like bacon a little bit. Let's give it a bite and see. Soy skin bacon. Is it better than right now the winner, rice paper bacon? By far, this is better than rice paper bacon. Wow. Okay. Wow, wow, wow. Why didn't I do this one from the beginning? This is the winner. This is way better than the rice paper bacon.
Okay. This is like definitely just like bacon.
This is the winner so far. I might be done. I don't know. You guys let me know in the comments below whatever you think is the best veggie plant-based bacon to make. If I haven't made it yet, leave the comment. If that comment gets a bunch of likes, I'm gonna make that bacon. That's the one I'm gonna make. So I think this is it though. I think this is the winner by far. I have not tried a better bacon than the soy skin bacon. Wow, that tastes like bacon. I am incredibly happy with this one. Wow, like by far the best one.